2022, February 23rd. And just making some music. I wonder if I should post my music, cause I might post my music. The hair is a mess, but went to church, and it's crazy because the gospel was about Jesus is fasting, and I fasted the whole day, and like the first thing I ate that whole day was when we had communion, and the gospel was just talking about how like Satan tempted Jesus while he was fasting, and we forget that Jesus is a man just like us, man, like flesh and blood, just like us. He was tempted, but he stuck to the words of the Lord and stuck through it. Temptation comes in many ways, but what I found out is that it always reaches you the easiest in comfort. I'm not saying you shouldn't relax. I'm not saying you shouldn't be comfortable. But sloth is a deadly sin for a reason. That's when it can get you. That's when it can get you. Is in comfort, and in a way I fear comfortability, but yeah, temptation comes in a lot of ways. I wanted to speak about something today. I forgot what it was. I didn't write it down, but today I pray for a lot of things, a lot of people, and but the main thing I told God was just like it was just surrendering. I feel like the whole day I've just been tripping about something I can't control. And when I received communion and I started praying, I was just like telling him, I was just like talking to him, and I was just like, I'll leave it to you. Like, I'll leave it to you. I was telling him, like, I'll leave it to you. Like, I don't know. Like I just voiced my frustrations and just like holding these stuff, this burden, this weight on my shoulders, when really I could just give it at his feet and let him handle it. Cause at the end of the day, like, you just gotta do your part, and the Lord, the universe, whatever you believe, will do its part. I did my part, and that's just how I am. I exude authenticity. How I move, I did my part. I do my part. That's all I can do is my part. And set the rest at his feet. Honestly. So after I did that prayer, it was just like a big weight off my shoulders. I feel like, I was just, the whole day I was so like, because I worked before I went to church. The whole day I was just like kind of down, and there's nothing wrong with being down. I don't need pity for like feeling down and shit like that. At the end of the day, I'm at peace. Like, I'm at peace at the end of the day. I can try to be sad for a whole month straight. I couldn't do that. Emotions are fleeting. I can't. I'm at peace though. That's one thing about it. It just felt super heavy today, and like I keep saying, like it's okay. It's okay. You know, nothing I can't handle. You know, but I'm feeling heavy today. A lot on my mind. A lot of thoughts. A lot of thoughts. Um, and I just can't like some thoughts I can't give energy to. I can't give attention to for real, cause it's just like it's so it's so like not negative, but it does me no favor. It does me no favor. Like it just puts me down even more, and it's just like that was the kind of day I had today though. Just a really like just tough day, but I'm glad I got to kind of just like I said, like surrender it. Just surrender, you know. Just surrender. I'm glad I stayed strong through fasting. You know, that's really good. And I wanted to talk about something, but I didn't write it down. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the that's not really important. I just want it to be important. But picked up some books. Picked up some books. I'm excited to read them. Um, I'm gonna see if I got nothing by the 10-minute mark. I'm just gonna do it. But it's like at the end of the day, being like the conversation you had with mom earlier, right? On the way to church, like or like on the way back from church. It's just like it's that sense of worthiness, like is within yourself and not given to you by anyone but yourself. Right? We're gonna get that tattoo with mom. We promised it. We promised her. You paying for it, but you know, she's right. Like she showed us love. She showed you love. She showed me love. My mom showed me love. And like set a great example for me. And my mom knowing me, she says she knows how I like she knows how I operate, like she knows how I love. And it's like you gotta know your worth. Like like you're worthy. Like you are worthy, you know? Just a reminder that you're worthy. You're worthy. Like at the end of the day, you know, there's there's only one of each. There's only one of each. Like there's no other person like me. And if I'm not that type of person that, you know, or people's cup of tea, then so be it. So be it. Who am I to force something? Like, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's just like, man, I've been stuck on this clip all day. Cause I was watching Adventure Time, but it's just like life is built by moments. Life is just built by moments, and that's the importance of presence. That's the importance of being present. Is that you never take it for granted. You never look back and be like, dang, like I wish I. No, cause you're in it. You're in it, and you're living it while you're in it. And you know, it's always gonna live here. Like if it means enough, if you give it enough meaning, it's always gonna live over here. You can always remember it, you know. But that feeling of presence, that feeling of presence, leaves you with no regret or like it doesn't leave you wanting more. It doesn't, because you were there. You were there in the moment, like really present. Um, you, you get what I'm saying. Though at the end of the day, this is for me. I'm talking to myself. I was watching some of my videos. I watched like 4 videos last night, bro. That shit really like. It's so weird. It's like my past self talking to like my current self is so weird. Not weird in a bad way, but it's just like that shit's sick, bro. Like, yeah, like I do realize how much I've grown in terms of like just wisdom and something I want to give myself a pat on the back for it. I'm proud of you. But just yeah, man. Worthy. That's the title of this video. It took a while for to get a topic, but fuck it, we're here. 13 minutes in. This shit ends up 30 minutes still posting it. Watch it or not. But I fell asleep to me watching my videos. Is that narcissistic? I don't know. People hate when you love yourself. But no ego though. No ego. You gotta feel me. But worthy. Just like I'm trying to think of how I can explain the conversation I had with mom, because she spoke in Tagalog and I'm trying to translate it to English, but a lot of Tagalog doesn't translate to English well because our dialect is more like feeling based. It's not like I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, she was kind of just saying it's like, you know, she's also in her era of like, it's weird that it aligned this way where it's like me and my mom did that. Like I said, my mom, like, this is not for me. This one's to share, right? This my mom, single mom, right? When my mom and dad divorced, didn't ask for no money, no check, no nothing. All she asked is for 2 things: me and my sister. You know what that tells me right there when I found out? You know what that tells me? That I'm not a check. I'm someone she sees. You know? So, 2 kids in the Philippines. Somehow made it to America. Brought both of us, you know? She spent some time in England. Just very hard working. Like, the ambition it's just like she teach me stuff just by watching her. Like she wouldn't have to tell me. Like I just peep game. Like I've always been an observer, but it's like I just peep game to where it's like how my mom moves, crazy, crazy. But yeah, my mom raised two kids on her own, no help from anybody else. Bought a house in America, like insane. Just a very strong woman, and now she's in her selfish era. And when me and my mom, when we say selfish, it's more like making making yourself a priority. It's not really selfish because I feel like that word has like ego in it. It's more so making yourself a priority. She was just telling me it's like, cause I was kind of like venting to her a little bit of like, this is like the only person down there I can vent to for real. Just venting to her for a little bit about like how I'm feeling. No particular situation, just how I've been feeling. And she's just like, um, you know, I'm like, she was telling us like, I don't want you to think that like I didn't want to do this for you or do that for you, like spending all this money. I did that, right, and I got you through all the way to adulthood to where you could take care of yourself. And she was just pretty much saying like, now this is my time to be like, to be selfish and like to do what I want and treat myself. Because she was saying like back then like we weren't the you know, but it's like she's eating the fruits of her labor. You get what I'm saying? So she was just telling me it's like I did that all for you to like I show you all that for you to feel like this, like for you to be so like to feel unworthy or to feel like to feel less than, right? And then what she was like, how do you think that makes me feel? Like that makes like that kills me sometimes. Like, and I saw her, she was about to tear up. Like I've never seen my mom cry, but it's like she was about to tear up, and I was like, you gotta know you're worthy. You gotta know you're worthy. You know who you are. She was like just saying all these things like positive things about me, and like this is my mom's name, by the way. This is my hero, bro. But like she was just like telling me about how like do you know who you are? Like I like this is she was like, this is not even me being biased. Like I know you. Like I see how you move. Like like you are such a caring person. You are such like a ball of energy. You are such like an inspiration, and like saying all these things about me, like sometimes that I don't even see in myself sometimes. And she was like, know that you are worthy, know that you are enough. And she was telling me because she's been getting hella tattoos, piercings and shit. So um not a midlife crisis. My mom is straight trust. She's just like a cool ass person. Like she watches Flight Reacts and RDC on her own. Dead ass. She was like, I'm gonna get a tattoo over here that says worthy. And she was just telling me like, you gotta know you're worthy. Like you're worthy, and you gotta give that worth to yourself. That's something that's worth more than someone giving it to you. And I was like, Mom, let me get that tattoo with you. Like I said, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. And she was hella excited, so we're gonna get that tattoo. But like, just this sense of like worthiness and like confidence in yourself, and like knowing who you are, and knowing that you're like a righteous not that's self-righteous, like you you move in love. Like if you really move in love, like I don't know, but like she just she just knows how to turn me up, like for real. Just like remind me, and it's just like bro, like I wanna pop my shit for her, like, cause it's like at the end of the day, as long as I got me, I'm good. I'm good. Also, it's just like you can't, like you really can't place your happiness in other things, places, people. You can't like put your happiness on that. Like it's gotta come from within. Cause if I put my happiness on this phone and it disappears, I lose it. Well, I'm gonna be sad. No, it's just a phone, you know. It's just a phone. I'm right within myself. I'm doing a lot of yapping. But being affirmations, being you're worthy. You're worthy. Right? I mean, look at this. Like, look what God made. Look what Celine made. Like, come on, man. At this point, it's like, at this point, you know what to do. Also, it's just like I've been like really good at like fighting temptation lately. In terms of like temptations, meaning like Diamond, my coworker Diamond. She ordered like Little Caesars, right? Ate like 4 slices and like 2 breadsticks. Put the rest in the office. She said, "Bien, you can have that if you want." And I was like, "Are you sure you barely ate any of this?" She was like, "Yeah, go ahead, have that." And I was looking at it, but it was only like it gotta be like 4:30. I don't get off till 6. Church don't start till like 7, 8. And I was like, I was fasting the whole day, and I was like, damn, this should look good. This should look good. This should look good. And I wanted to eat it, but guess what? The will of the spirit is stronger than the desires of the flesh, man. Glory be to God. Like, I'm telling you, it's so different. Like, I just know, man. It's just like, and that's all it really is being. It's just like the will of the spirit just has to be stronger than the desires of the flesh and the thoughts of your mind. You know, pure soul. Amen.